What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Carlos, and today we are reviewing Samurai Warriors 5. As a longtime fan from the Koei Warrior games, I was excited to play this game. Koei rehauled almost every aspect of this game in order to rejuvenate people's enthusiasm in the series. The first thing you notice are the graphics. The new highly stylized, almost water style is just beautiful to see. Along with the new art style, Koei also redesigned every returning character's appearance and revamped the environment. They went as far as to add different face animations whenever a character is battling. Speaking of battling, the combat hasn't changed much. You still have a normal attack and hyper attack, which can be linked up together to form combos. This time around, they added ultimate skills, which you can swap out and equip up to 4. Don't worry, they still have a Musou attack though. At the end of the day, this is still a Warriors game, and the combat hasn't changed much. You either like it or you don't. Let me tell you something though, something about mowing down hundreds of enemy warriors is just satisfying and therapeutic. Aside from your traditional Musou and free mode, they added a Citadel mode, where you can play missions and upgrade various parts of your home base called the Castle. Things you can upgrade are the Dojo, Blacksmith, Shop, and Stable. Upgrading these will allow you to purchase higher tier equipment, mounts, and so on. In order to keep upgrading your castle, you will have to progress the Musou mode. Samurai Warriors 5 Musou mode is completely different from previous games. For those that don't know, Musou mode is kind of like their story mode. The Musou mode focuses on Nobunaga Oda. Without going into spoilers, the story is very compelling and highly emotional. It kind of goes into detail in how Nobunaga grew into power and eventually became the Demon King, revered and feared throughout feudal Japan. Aside from Nobunaga's story, you also unlock other storylines and get to see other battles from the viewpoint of other key figures in Nobunaga's court, which is really cool because in previous Warriors games, you just got to play the same mission with a different character. The sound in this game is pretty generic, swords clashing, very cookie cutter from previous Warriors games. The soundtrack itself, though, is very good. They've always had really good soundtracks in Warriors games for some reason. I mean, the reason is they try hard. It's really good, the soundtrack. This game has a lot more RPG elements from previous Samurai Warrior games. Each character has their own skill tree, a bunch of weapons to unlock, mounts to level up, and that have skills that you can unlock as well. The list goes on and on. The only thing that doesn't go on and on is the character roster. Unlike previous Warriors games that had up to 55 playable characters, this one only has 37. So if your favorite character doesn't make it onto this game, hopefully it'll make it onto the next game. Overall, the game is good. It's really good. The work that they put into it to revamp it is, I think, great, and it actually coming back into the Warriors franchise. And it was a pleasant surprise. I love what they did with the Musou mode. Love it. I really do. That being said, the combat can get very, it's very repetitive, but that's what comes from being a Warriors game. And maybe I've just grown as a gamer, and I'm just over it. But it definitely got old. But once again, the overall game is really good. So the final score is a solid 8 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is your boy Carlos, signing off. See you later.